There are over 1,000 episodes of One Piece, and if you skip the intros,
his name is Luffy.
Skip the...
It's been 2 years since...
Can we get much higher?
And watch like 4 episodes every day, it would still take you... Leah!
What?
How long would it take?
Really long time?
Victory!
With so many episodes and other great shows to choose from, it's easy to ask, is it too late to start One Piece? The short answer is no! Of course not. Anyone who is a fan of animation from Studio Ghibli to SpongeBob SquarePants will find something to enjoy in One Piece. The slightly longer answer, well, allow me to demonstrate. This is how it feels to watch a typical new anime. This is how it feels to watch One Piece.
Okay. Got it? Oh my god.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates! No matter how much you kick me, you're the one who's getting hurt!
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
That's it, we're out of here.
Is it long as hell? Absolutely. I truly believe that One Piece is a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. It's not just manga or TV series. The impactfulness excels beyond the definition of both of those words. In fact, I'd classify it as something else entirely. Not only is One Piece for everybody, but I firmly believe that it's never too late to start. So today, I'm going to share a few things that I learned over the past 2 years of watching the show that has contributed to One Piece being so unique, so enjoyable, even starting 20 years late. And hopefully, it'll convince some of you to join the cult. I mean, crew. Don't worry, no spoilers. You see, 3 years ago, I was in your shoes. The Fire Nation had just attacked, shut down my work establishment, forced me to wear a mask to Whole Foods, and kept me indoors where I completely neglected my physical well-being. I know, times were tough. I had so much extra time on my hands that I decided to finally start watching anime. And every time I finished a series quickly, it left me wanting more, and every time my friends would say the same thing.
Dude. Just watch One Piece.
At the time, there were around 900 episodes, and it seemed intimidating, so I made a video on it asking for help. And as it turns out, a lot of people agreed with my friends. Dude, just watch One Piece. So I decided to start watching it in chunks. I'd watch 100 episodes or so, then I'd take a quick short break to watch other anime. I learned the basics of the 3 sword style, then crushed Jujutsu Kaisen in like a day. I came back and Arlong Park stole my heart. It was the beginning of a kind-hearted tale, but surely nothing I haven't seen before. Right? Then something funny started happening. 400 episodes in, I had developed more questions about the show and the characters and their power levels, the devil fruits and their futures, the protagonists, the antagonists, the consequences of the burning flagonists. Don't even get me started on Buggy the Clown. Have you ever seen the Finding Nemo sequel? There's a scene where Dory's following seashells to find her way back to her family, and it starts out one shell at a time, but after a while it zooms out, and now you see that there's hundreds, if not thousands, of shells lined up, pouring in meticulously from every direction, all leading to a predetermined destination. That's kind of how One Piece feels. It has this incredibly well-written, slow burn effect. What starts as a few misfits going on adventures together, working towards their individual dreams, eventually transforms without you even noticing it. You zoom out and you start to see things clearer. Every step they've ever taken leads our main characters one step closer to making the absolute impossible seem possible. Every side character they meet, every stone they turn over, and even creatures in the ocean they befriended hundreds of episodes ago will eventually pay off when you least expect it. And that alone keeps me anticipating what's next. It's a journey unlike any I've ever experienced before. I feel like many great shows lose their vision along the way, or have an overzealous writing team who want to put their own spin on original ideas, then run them into the ground. Luckily with One Piece, that's not the case. It's basically one man's dream come to life. Eiichiro Oda, without question, is one of the hardest working writers that's ever lived. And it wouldn't be the same written by anybody else. Despite being married to a beautiful wife and a father to their children, he still chooses to live alone and only receives visits from them once per week. The man sleeps around 3 hours a night, then falls asleep at his work desk because he believes his most creative ideas come when he's exhausted. And among the 26 years he's been working like this, he's only given himself 2 4-week vacations. One before the time skip to prepare the new character designs, and one in 2021 to prepare the final saga. Oda is an outlier among outliers, and in our lifetime, I can't think of anyone who has dedicated this many hours to a single project. All of this only adds to the beloved fans' admiration. It's no wonder why his work's so successful. And by successful, I mean with over 500 million volumes sold, it's en route to dethrone the Harry Potter series as the most sold piece of fiction of all time. And it's not even done yet. There's a massive community just waiting to welcome you in, and if you haven't picked up on it by now, this is gonna sound weirder than the Nemo comparison, but I honestly feel like the community is more similar to a long-distance running community. A couple miles in, coworkers are patting you on the back and handing you a paper cup filled with water. Keep going. Grandmas are standing on their front porch cheering you on. It's been such a supportive and non-toxic group of people so far. It's like the time they also invested creates a small bond of mutual respect. And oh yeah, about that new category. One Piece has continued to grow and create worthwhile stories for well over 20 years now. I can't imagine what it must have felt like to grow up with the series, patiently waiting for each volume. I saw the perfect meme with Homer Simpson watching Luffy first fight as a child, then him finally seeing Fifth Gear for the first time as an adult, and it honestly hit me pretty hard. The time that has passed since the first volume, the sacrifices one man has made in his own life to tell the story the way he wants to, tens of thousands of intertwined little details all stitched together just to remind us of a callback some of us watched when we were still taking the bus to school. One Piece isn't a show, it's an experience. It's something that you have to see for yourself to truly appreciate the love and dedication put into its creation. It certainly doesn't hurt to have others cheer you on, so if you're watching this alone, my Discord's in the links below and I'll happily be your marathon buddy. If you've made it this far and you've watched One Piece already, tell me how long it took you. Did you grind through it? Or is it something that's been a part of your life for a very long time? And if you're still on the fence, dude, just watch One Piece.